run in the Major 1 qualifiers, it just hits like a complete dead stop. They just have not been able to find success outside of the one map win that they've had versus Toronto. So we'll see. Both teams desperately wanting to find some success on Search, and we'll get at least a look at Riyadh's offense to get us kicked off.
Yeah, Falcons just going to go for an early fill-out round. Great, I found in the first place, specifically on the attacking side. They continue to find it. This time on the craze in towards Delhi. You have the man-up advantage of shooting through the wall to make sure no one's going to be a rat towards the top side of Motel. But the play is bound to start to go down today.
And it will successfully come down, even though there's a lot of nades in front of Kismet, but he cannot get away from that damage. Nero is able to find first blood, but Pred finds Nero on the other side of the map, and XDid catches Lurks over the top of the smoke.
Back of the first blood there for Falcons. Don't waste any time to get the objective down, and just have individual players able to clutch up on one-on-one gunfights to take the first round.
They'll exceed back with the scope in hand. It's a little bit of a double setup here for Riyadh. We've seen this before. Try to run around the outside of the wall, and Nero may have just missed timing, as Selim will gain the angle and push Nero off. So now an opportunity for Riyadh to determine what they want to do with this flank. Whereas for the Ravens, they feel the urgency, and they're going to go for the plant while Kismet's belly crawling up top of Motel.
They just don't want to waste any time. Nero's trying to get isolated, potentially on the pinch, but Kismet has been crawling all throughout the top side of Motel. Makes it a 4v2. Lurch is able to find one still manageable for the Ravens, but now it's a 1v2.
Yeah, it exceeds. Able to find the pistol for one, but doesn't expect that Celium was there. So yeah, that late flank, that play off the white wall.
So beautifully played so far from the Falcons here on Scar.
Yeah, really good. XDid's 5-1 start, and he's been having a really good season to this point. Kismet sniping up top of Motel. Pred will once again watch over towards B field. And the bomb carrier of XDid is considering pushing beyond this range of the scope, but about to be cautious, especially considering that there are so many Ravens mid-map, but Lurks over peaks and gets picked.
Yeah, there's just no need for Lurks to over-peak there because your teammates down low are covering the bomb site. They haven't worked the objective yet, but you give them the first blood. Now you're looking to make up for it. You're trapping yourself out towards the site, but exceed with the sniper. Heglix in the bomb finds a kill, 3v3.
Yeah. Cell drops at mid-map, so now all of a sudden Riyadh, without the bomb, have to try to create something out of nothing. But with a scope and a sub, you could try to do some damage here at mid. Problem is, Carolina, I think, are pretty aware of that and have just backed up and said, we will just play this one in a retake if we have to. Watch for crosses to A, set up around B. Kismet. Oh, the timing here is exquisite. Finds the first, picks up a weapon. Does he get the
So Kismet gets it done, and then Pred the closer in the one-on-one. Falcons steal that round away.
Unbelievable. What a play from Kiz and Pred. That'll get this Sunday started. Carolina need a response, down 0-3. Craze mid-map. First look that we've seen something like this, and he will find Pred for first blood. That was Celium looking maybe like he wanted to try to push up to white wall, but now has to read at mid, and Kismet is there to pick up the pieces. We'll go 3v3 early.
This shouldn't turn into a one-on-one gunfight at all when you find an early first blood. But bomb is still going to get planted here for the Ravens. They're just going to be trapped over towards the Motel side because XNA is already on the pinch.
Waiting to see someone by Sat. Catches Lurks with the timing of Nero challenging that leads to a two-piece for him. Goodness gracious. So now it's just down to Cell, 1v3. Lurks is right above him.
Over towards Motel. And Nero able to find 3, secures the first for Ravens.
Shots towards XDid, now has Kismet thinking he may have an opportunity to find first blood through the front, and he will. Pred catches another before dropping to the pistol of Exceed. So numbers now greatly in favor of Riyadh, and they may think about trying to swing this to Celium's direction now that he's at top green. Carolina's nearby, but patience now to see if Cell can find something.
Yeah, I think with Cell in this position, you just want to wait a little bit longer, make sure your pinch is going to be watched, but the play should be developing over towards A. Because if that guy contested you on the site, Cell's in a position to instantly get the trade, but you know that Exceed is still alive, so he has a sniper pistol, most likely in a long-distance angle, but bomb plan is still man up.
Dawn Exceed. A little caught. Pistol almost able to track, but Cell falls a little bit too fast, and that's enough for the elimination to come through now onto Lurks for a 1v3. And Kismet is just watching corners.
Their adjustments for what happened yesterday versus C9, up 4-1.
Yeah, it's been really good. Kind of a must-win round here for Carolina, and they're just going to go right into the battle through A. Craze has taken a lot of damage and was stunned, but is able to survive up tight. And how about this look for Riyadh? They've put some pressure over towards B field, which may have Nero kind of looking that direction, but he's playing a different angle this time from top blue, finds the information plus a kill, and the plant will come down 4v3, retake on the way.
And Nero still knows that he's surrounded by the players on the side of the Falcons. Has this guy one shot, smoke grenade, not going to keep you alive, and I thought he was going to be able to find the kill number 3. But Celian's able to get the trade. 25 seconds to go. Ravens have taken the opposite side of the map. They know they're on the pinch.
Yeah, move the post plant around to the other side. Give Exceed a chance to connect, but comes up short. Cell able to find one before dropping. So now to the 1v2 for SnD. Has got some space, but not a lot of time to play with. And this, yeah, he may run out of time on this just to find this kill.
Ravens get their second on the board.
Kismet trying to feel things out up top. Not going to get any connections with the stun, so we'll have this potential sniper battle, depending on how far either of these two decide to go. And Exceed is wiggling. Yeah, there's the X-ray off for a moment. Kismet shows himself, and that will land. Nate does tag, but okay, there's the follow-up a little bit deeper. So immediate punish for the first blood turns into an early 3v3. Both snipers off the table, but SnD has picked up the scope. See what he can do with this.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to do anything because Craze is crawling his way through top motel. So the longer you wait, the better positioning Craze is going to get, and just chooses the right time to strike for the kill. Teammate stand to assist.
With a Nero showcase in this round, playing pretty much a hard scope defense at B.
Now Carolina with back-to-back rounds now. Making this a search and destroy, but that's a risk you don't want to take in that angle. Exceed gets team shotted by Celium and SnD for the early first blood, and now time is taken away. Ravens, no, we're in a man down. We can't rush plays. Someone has to go for a scam.
Yeah. Problem is, I was going to say, the scope being down means that clearing out this B field will be difficult to do. Craze nearly able to peel the head off of one, but instead we'll have to reset. Now you got to push over to A, and I like this out of Kismet. Just play a 1-for-1 corner right here, and yeah, you may even get more than that. It's a clean first win. Slides out, not going to get the second, and we'll probably get shrugged off that top staircase position. But now, if you're Carolina, you know that this flank is likely a potential.
Yeah, Celium knows as soon as Kismet goes down, I'm instantly going to work my way through the backside. And you're able to spot him on the low side of this bomb. So with 25 seconds left, the play has to be committed over towards A. Celium on the pinch, going to call the round.
Different looks defensively, which you have to kind of tip the cap to. We've seen a lot of variability in how they want to play off that flank, if at all. So 5-3 the count. 4-man hit here for Carolina right on the top of the point. Craze lurks, able to find 2, but the pinstripe kill feed until Kismet has the last word over the middle of the map. Last one to find is up and over.